Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee. It's a beautiful day because today is the day we go out and vote. We are encouraging all of you guys to go and vote. Go put your voice and your vote in that box. Speaking of which, we actually do have a compilation of videos, as people are getting ready, as all these polling stations are getting ready for today's elections. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Namibia. Good morning, Namibia. I'm Shapaka Janisius. I'm currently at Helen van Zyl. I'm just encouraging Namibian people. Please turn up in number tomorrow.
At this point, we're
Please make sure you vote, get your vote everywhere where they say political of station. Please, on time, no disappointment. I thank you. I'm currently in Roderick. Okay.
Môre geliefdes, dis ek Christoffien van Lootritz. Ek wil net vir julle sê ons moet opstaan en gaan vote. Vote is om te gaan vote is baie
Tukahololeni atuhenya Namibia tukahololeni Mongola tangu nene.
My name is Rosvita Haita and I'm a resident of Korenkuru. And we want the people that we are voting this vote, councillors and others, they must do like employ the people, permanent worker, like in town, like what we are doing now. Like in Rundu, those people who are like doing this, they give them job, but they don't give us. But we are resident of Korenkuru. We are just struggling every time, come and pick yes or no, come and pick yes or no. We work, but they don't give us job. We want job. It's like youth, many youth here, they don't have work. We are working here with our plaques like this, as you can see. No safety boosts and what? Even the amount that we are working for is even less than what we are doing. That's what we need. They must change. They must give us work. We cannot even apply for the application form, and later on they are going to tell us that other people from other village they are coming to work in our town. While we are the one who are even voting for those people, but someone else from other village to come and work in our place. Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'm Lucas Nyumbu, the returning officer for Kakarara Local Authority. We are here at the police station. This is where we have stored our sensitive and non-sensitive material. And as you can see at the background here, we are very ready. And then teams has been deployed. For example, yesterday, we have already deployed 9 teams that have left yesterday. The reason being is because the forest team that traveled more than 200 kilo, those are the ones that we have sent yesterday. And then we are now sending the other teams that are going, more especially for the regional council. Then the last team to be for local authority. So for now we are very ready. You can even see how we are. So it's just a matter of time for them to depart.
Okay, Mr. Lucas, I see it's a bit cloudy and there are a few drops falling on this side. Do you think the weather will be an issue in tomorrow's elections?
Yeah, what we have done here in ECN is that we know which month that we receive higher rain, we have definitely provide for them enough material that can keep our things very safe when it comes to rain. So far, we have done everything that comes on our office. So we are very ready.
Democracy thrives through participation, and we all want a thriving democracy, don't we? Let's all contribute to a thriving democracy by being active participants and voting in the upcoming regional council and local authority elections on 26 November 2025. Let's play our part. Get involved. Put your voice in the box.
Now, getting into our top stories, you probably remember him. If you don't, well, here is Dr. Matthew Lani. He is back. This time he's selling his own skincare products. Just when you think Matthew Lani had faded into the background, he leaps back into the spotlight, and this time it's got nothing to do with medical advice. It seems Lani is now in his skincare era and even has his own skincare range. On Monday, he shared a post showing his followers what his skin looks like before and after using his skincare range. Now, the before and after is extremely wild. So a lot of you guys say that I've always had good skin, but it's actually not true. He says before showing what his skin looked like before using Lani's skincare. Now here's where things become ridiculous. With his face now covered with dark spots that look like they've been dotted on with a Koki pen, you guys can see I had really bad dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Guys, it was bad. At the bottom of the video, he even placed a shot of the Lani skincare range. He didn't even bother to change his shirt when he took the before picture. Now, while this is the clip that caught everyone's attention, it's not the first time he featured his so-called skincare range. With the overlay caption, "Since Americans are using Carolite, I'll stick to Lani skincare," he shows off his clear, glowing skin. While Lani does have a few prominent spots above his brow, there's no way he was covered in spots before unless he consistently uses the same very powerful filter. Let's actually take a look at the video that he posted.
Oh, guys, by the way, did I tell you that Lani Skincare, we have a car? For those of you that are like, oh my God, Matthew, you got Rareka by using this thing. Haval. Goliathi Povat. Rekile Wabona. We bought VW my scrap. Lani Skincare. Okay. Hey guys, okay, so a lot of you guys say that I've always had good skin, that, you know, my skin has always been this good, but it's actually not true, and I'm going to show you my before pictures before I started using Lani skincare. So this is how my skin looks like right now, no filter, and this is how my skin used to look like. This is how my skin used to look like. Ugh, I don't want to be emotional. Yeah, so you guys can see I really had bad dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Guys, it was bad. It was bad, bad, bad. Mara, you know what? Lani skincare, guys.
So, these were the comments. One can spot an AI-generated image a mile away. Did he just use a marking pen? You think we're all from KZN, eh? I'm on the floor. Afetsa Are, I don't want to be emotional.
He was saying that.
Yeah, come on, I don't want to be emotional, but like, guys, Lani skincare is just so good. So, somebody else commented and responded with a picture and said, guys, Lani skincare really works. This is my before and after picture. And yeah.
It's wild.
That's her.
That's her.
She's like, that's my before and my after. I said, y'all on this internet. And do you know what's...
And they will cook you.
Do you know what's more terrifying, though? Is that some people in his comments are saying, where can we buy this?
That is so sad, actually.
So I don't know if it's satire. I don't know if it's satirical or...
Hopefully it's satire, guys. Because, guys, we cannot be that gullible. It's 2025, guys. It's 2025.
So for those of you that don't know who Matthew Lani is, right? He claimed to be a doctor. He rose to fame as a well-known medical doctor who used to give medical advice on TikTok. However, he was later exposed as a fake with zero, as in zero medical qualifications. He claimed to hold a medical degree from Wits University and a high school diploma from Cambridge International College. However, both institutions publicly refuted his claims. He was accused of manipulating his way into the system, including falsely posing as an intern at Helen Joseph Hospital. He was also accused of stealing the identity of a second-year medical intern named Dr. Sanele Sobani Vambani Zingelwa. If anyone is foolish enough to believe he actually has a skincare range, it would mean that he truly is a master of deception. I think he's not okay in the head.
I think so too. I think there's a mental disorder somewhere there.
Somewhere, somehow.
But I also wonder, the family or the close friends, whatever the surrounding community is, why are we not, are they sitting him down? Like,
do you know what?
I wonder what's happening just in his home life. Like,
yeah.
how is that environment? Is it Is it encouraging it, or is it like, okay, you need help, or
That's a great question. But a lot of the times with pathological liars, they tend to believe their own lies. So they make up a lie and they start to believe it. For example, I could come here and be like, Glenn, I'm secretly a millionaire. And then I actually start believing it. You remember in Reinventing or Inventing Anna, where she was this heiress, right? And she believed it so much so she started putting other people in debt. Glenn, pay this for me because my money hasn't been released yet. Do this. People who are pathological liars tend to believe their own lies. So in trying to convince you to believe their lie, they start to believe their own lie.
Oh, it's like, I'm actually a millionaire.
Yes, I'm actually a millionaire. It's actually a mental disorder.
That is so crazy. It's so crazy. I hope not to run into someone like that.
I have a cousin.
Because I always believe people at face value.
I have a cousin who is like that. And a lot of the times we used to, I don't interact with her anymore, but you would hear some of the things and you're just like, what? Why? Why did you choose to do this? There was a time she literally said, this one lady called her and she said, the UK is so cold. Because I went on holiday and it's so cold this side. This girl is sitting in her bedroom. Do you know, we all just look, we're like, why?
Why? And some of it is apparently there's no reason for it. Like, you don't even need to lie about this particular thing. Like, there is no reason to lie. Like, you can lie to get out of something, or you know what I mean? Sometimes with them, it's just like a thing of, I just want to lie.
What was the reason?
Come, it's so cold in the UK.
It's so cold in the UK. I'm actually in my blankets right now.
But I think that...
And she committed to her lie because for the next 2 weeks, she did not leave the house.
But how can you get help for someone like that? Because that's a very interesting
I guess it has to be, they have to go for a psych evaluation.
And then get officially diagnosed.
Yeah. My mom's friend, she's a psychiatrist. And I hate speaking to her because a lot of the time she's just quiet. She's psychoanalyzing all of us.
And then you're just like, no, please.
And then
can we
later
just have a
on she'll be
normal...
like, that thing that you said, what? Like they went to visit my other cousin and then she even said, she was just quiet. And then on the ride home, she says, that guy has some serious complex issues. It's probably because as a child, I'm like, oh,
please.
So you were analyzing.
I actually have a cousin who's also a psychologist, but with her it's kind of cool. Like I like with her, like when I can go to her and be like, our other family member. It's like, they are a very reactive person. They are not proactive, they're very reactive, and this is how they deal with it. I'm like, oh,
that's why. That makes a lot of sense. No, with this aunt of mine, she said, I can't turn it off. I call her my aunt because, mom's friend. But she's like, I can't turn it off. I genuinely try, but sometimes it's just there. It's something that you can't ignore.
Because you can see
it's like, oh, so Glenn is very defensive.
I wonder what happened to her.
I wonder what happened.
It's that.
So she's just quiet, psychoanalyzing all of us.
We don't want that. But some people need that, like the Matthew Lanis of this world. They really need that. And I would just say, I think he needs help. Whoever is close to him, whoever cares about him.
Considering this man was almost arrested. He was actually arrested.
Yes, he was arrested. And there was that whole scandal, and he's out here again with clearly another scam. Anyways, moving on to our next story, we're taking a look at what's happening on the entertainment scene. In terms of Hollywood, Trump, the US president, is reportedly trying to rebuild American culture, and Rush Hour 4 is in development after Trump reportedly pushed for a sequel of the popular franchise. The news comes as per Deadline, who say that a fourth installment of the popular film is in the works, and it's all thanks to the US president. Deadline reported that pressure from Trump was the cause behind the sequel. The film is said to be distributed by Paramount on behalf of Warner Bros. On Sunday, Semaphore reported that Trump had pressed billionaire Paramount owner Larry Ellison to revive the franchise. Ellison is also an ally of Trump. Last year, rumors of controversial director Brett Ratner returning for the fourth film in the buddy cop franchise was enough to leave the movie without a home. However, this looks like things are set to change. I don't know how I feel about this.
Low-key why I want to be president, though, so that I could just be like, it's my favorite movie.
Yes.
We need a sequel.
We need a sequel.
It's like, no.
Yes.
And then you just say, no, it's because
I actually
I'm
thought this
building-
news was fake when I saw it. I
It's
thought it was
because
fake.
he's making America great again.
He's making America, he's bringing back culture into the entertainment scene. That's one of the, I'm paraphrasing, you know.
He's
don't come
making
for me.
America great
He's
again.
making America great. He's bringing back Rush Hour. We have laughed. I have to say I love all three of them. I love the two actors, Jackie Chan and what's his name? How can I forget his name? Chris Tucker.
There we go. I
There
knew
we
he was
go.
a Chris. I was like,
Yes.
it's not Chris Rock.
Yes,
That's why I just kept quiet.
Chris Tucker. So we've grown up to these movies.
Yeah.
We've loved them, but I don't know. I was not really thinking of a Rush Hour 4. I was not.
That's the thing. I feel like some of these sequels, there comes a time when they need to stop. I saw they made a sequel of Now You See Me, and now it's the young
younger
ones.
one. I
And
saw.
I'm like, no, some of these things we need to let them rest, okay?
And the
We
way they're
cannot-
marketing Now You See Me, I got an email, and I'm seeing it every time I'm on social media, and I'm already disappointed because I'm seeing the whole, there's a younger
Exactly,
junior
the
there
young. No, we
that are
don't
going
want
to-
those.
We don't want. We want actually the people that we joined the franchise for, the people that introduced us to the franchise. We actually, that is our journey with them. If you want to
Yes.
do something new, just do
Do
something.
something completely different.
Yes.
Don't try to bring it as a sequel and whatever. That's when you guys lose the,
The
plot.
plot.
Look at Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious should have stopped many sequels ago, but they continued and it just got worse. Probably
They went
the
to the
one
moon
with
at
Paul
some
Walker.
point. I think the one where they went to the moon, that's when they really said,
My guy
"Don't
went
care
to
about
space,
reality."
no helmet,
Nothing.
just vibes.
With a car.
And the car. Colleagues.
Because for the love of family.
For
For
the love of family.
For the love of family. you can
Ohana
do
means
anything.
family. Family means no one gets left behind. Stitch said those words.
But come to think of it, I feel like in the entertainment scene, I've actually stopped watching a lot of stuff from Hollywood because I just feel like they're so watered down.
Yeah.
They don't have
Hollywood
like
has lost
proper
the plot.
lines, etc., etc.
Y'all need to go to Asia. That's where it's
Yes,
at.
that's what I was.
South Korea, Japan. I can't say much for Chinese movies and dramas because I haven't tapped into that.
Yet.
But everyone else seems to be doing better. The Turkish people,
Turkey is
Polish
doing,
pe-
yes.
guys, it seems like everybody else is doing so much better than Hollywood.
Exactly. I'm now watching more Telemundos because
Yes.
guys, no, it's not the ones from the Telemundo channel. You know what I mean?
Not
More-
the one where there's a secret twin brother.
Yes,
But
but
he also has a
the
child.
stuff on Netflix are really nice. From the
Okay,
yes, the
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
on Netflix are very interesting, like very interesting plot lines and ideas. And I would have never thought of this. There's one where they were dealing with surrogacy. I know my sister was watching it. I was just like, I'm gonna watch it a little bit later. But they go like unique angles.
That's the thing.
Something that you would not think of.
Whereas the Hollywood version, the Netflix Hollywood version is so bad.
It's really bad.
It's so bad. I'm sorry, American Netflix is among the worst. Unless you're watching maybe old shows.
Yes.
Like I'm rewatching Shameless, Big Bang
Shameless is
Theory,
also
things
very
like that.
nice. Those shows
From
were
way
like
back.
those shows were cooked, man. Like I have to
Yeah.
say, they really took time to develop the storylines. They really developed the characters, not
Yeah.
even the storylines, but to develop the characters. Like Shameless, from season 1 to season 9. Is it season 9? You can see how each individual character grows.
Yes.
Even the father, as much as he was messed
Oh,
up,
Frank.
Gallagher, you see there's some growth there, but it's also not too outside of who he is as a person and what he's capable of. But there was thought process put into this, and
Now I think it's sort of like, let's just get something out.
let's just get something
just
out. It's
get
gonna make us
something out.
money quick back.
And have you
It's-
noticed?
I think it's
the other thing with Netflix is if they love Diana as an actress,
they'll use you.
best believe Diana's going to be in the next 7 films on Netflix. But nevertheless, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us this morning. And once again, this is your reminder to go out there and vote. Go put your voice in that box because your voice matters and your vote matters. From me, Diana Master, and from Glenora Shapura, we'll catch you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. But keep it locked to DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 25, 102.com as we bring you the latest election coverage.